Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am back with a 36-week update for you. I am so excited to be filming again, and I want to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me and what's going on with baby. So with baby development this week, it looks like baby is the size of a papaya according to my app, which is actually pretty big. I mean, there's obviously different sized papayas, so who knows really how big. They do say that the baby is about 18.7 inches long and about 5.75 pounds now, which is crazy. That's so close to just normal birth weight and birth length that, I mean, baby could come at any time. Of course, every baby's different, so baby could be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. It feels like baby is pretty big, because it's just, my stomach is just so tight all the time, so that's really exciting. When it comes to me, I have actually just been experiencing the same symptoms that I previously mentioned, just hip and pelvic pain, and other than that, I've been feeling actually really good. I feel like I've gotten maybe a little bit more sleep in the last couple days, which is so good and I'm so thankful for. I have been having stronger Braxton Hicks, and I again don't think that they're like the real thing, because they're not really painful, but they're just starting to get uncomfortable, and it gets really tight at the top here, and well, I mean, it gets tight everywhere, but I feel the most like up here, and it's almost like my ribs like start to expand, and that gets pretty uncomfortable during the Braxton Hicks. Again, they're not like painful, just starting to get uncomfortable. I'm having anywhere between like 5 to 10 a day, super random. I could get like 2 or 3 in a row and then not get any again for a few hours, so nothing to be writing down yet or keeping track of yet. I did speak with my doctor during my 36-week appointment, and she said as long as they're not coming consistent, then we're not really even too worried. Which brings me to my doctor's appointment. I had my 36-week doctor's appointment this week, and it went really well. I got the swab for the strep, or group B strep. They did the swab. I haven't gotten the results back for that yet, and that was a really uncomfortable swab. Of course, they have to go in both holes. Sorry if that's too much information. But it feels like they're scratching you with a nail, and it's really uncomfortable. But again, not super painful, and it was over in a second, so that wasn't too bad. I had those results on Friday. Today is Sunday, or not results, my exam on Friday, and today is Sunday, so I haven't received any word back yet. I'm assuming I'll probably hear by sometime in the middle of the week. So we'll see, hopefully negative, because I really don't want to have to take antibiotics during labor, but of course, if I do, then, you know, whatever I need to do for the baby's safety, that's the most important. Another thing she said during the appointment, I actually was supposed to have, or they had mentioned that they were going to check to see if I had dilated at all during my 36-week appointment, since they were down there anyways, but they didn't end up actually checking, because I haven't really had a whole lot of labor symptoms. Like I said, my Braxton Hicks are really random. I haven't had any weird liquids or blood, anything come out like that, no pain. So she said that as long as there's no signs, it really would just be more uncomfortable than anything for them to check me. So she said it wasn't super necessary, so I didn't get checked, so who knows if I've dilated at all. I don't really care to know, really. I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. I've heard of women who have been 2 centimeters dilated for like 3 weeks, and you know, they get checked and they're like, oh, 2 centimeters, I'm going into labor anytime, and they don't. And then some women who are not dilated at all and then go into labor like the next day. So those sort of things don't really make that big of a difference, so I wasn't too concerned to not know, although I was kind of curious, but not a big deal not to know about it. So that's basically how my appointment went. It was, you know, my appointments nowadays end up being really short, but that's okay. It's actually nice to not have to be there for a long time. One thing that she did mention actually during the appointment is that she they've been checking for the baby's position during the last like 3 or 4 appointments anyways, and they have mentioned the baby is head down, and usually head down here, been feeling butt here, and then legs over on this side, and he like extends, so my stomach is always lopsided. But she mentioned that they wanted to double check to make sure that the baby really was head down. She's almost 100% sure that the baby is, and that the baby is posterior or anterior, anyways, whichever way it is that they want the baby to be. But they want to have one last ultrasound, just a really quick ultrasound to check for baby's position. So I got that scheduled for November 2nd, which is really exciting. It's only about a week and a half away. It will be on, I believe it lands on a Thursday. So I'm really excited about that. And we'll get to see the baby one more time. So of course we're not mad about that. My husband will be there for that appointment. And we're going to be doing the hospital tour, which I know we're really late for. We should have done a while ago. But I really don't think that I'm going to be going into labor between here and then. So the tour should be okay to do that day. My husband's usually really busy with work, so we just haven't gotten a chance to do it. So we're really excited to do it that day and get to see the baby and hopefully get more pictures. So I definitely will be sharing that with you when that happens. Oh, I wanted to mention also, just in case anybody was curious about my weight, as of my last appointment, like I said, was on Friday 2 days ago, I have gained 19 pounds total. I had gone up to 21 pounds that I had gained and lost 2 pounds this last week. They said that was totally normal as long as baby's kicking and I'm still eating really healthy, that there is no concern for the 2 pound weight loss. Plus it depends on what time of day you go and what you're wearing. You could lose or gain a few pounds here and there. But as of Friday, I have gained 19 pounds. I started at 118 pounds before my pregnancy, and I am up to 137 for this last appointment. So 19 pounds total. I'm assuming that I'm probably not going to go up that much more. I would assume probably, maybe another 5 pounds. So 20 to 25 pounds will probably be what I gain. But I will keep updating on that as well for every visit that I get. And that is all that I had for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I will be showing you my belly, but I'll be moving the camera around a little bit so it's easier for you guys to see. Let me know if you have any questions, and if you guys are in your 36th week of pregnancy, share your story with me. Tell me some of the symptoms you've been having, and I would love to know everything that's going on in your pregnancy, or if you've already had your baby, tell me all about that too. I am super curious about how everybody's labors and deliveries went. I'm really hoping that mine is really smooth, but we'll see about that. Either way, I'm excited to meet my baby. It could be happening any day now, so of course we are just anxiously waiting. I'm getting more and more nervous for the labor and delivery, but I'm also really excited. So thanks again so much for watching, and give it a thumbs up if you guys like this video. Subscribe to my channel for more content. I will be posting probably once more this week, and I'm gonna try to post twice a week if it is possible. It depends on how we're doing here with baby and how I've been feeling, or how I will be feeling, but that is the goal, to be posting now twice a week. And you guys let me know if there's any content, anything specific that you guys want to hear about. Like I said, I'm just starting here, and so any feedback or anything that you guys would love to give me, I would love to accept. So thanks again, and you guys have a wonderful day. Okay, so here is the belly shot. This is 36 weeks pregnant with my sweet baby boy. And here is the belly with no shirt. 36 weeks. Definitely getting big. And there's my baby boy.